Warcraft, the beginning, the video game movie to end all video game movies, really, possibly for real. Duncan Jones directed fantasy epic that sort of looks like a video game in a lot of ways.
We both went to see it.
We both went to see it, yeah.
And you know nothing really about Warcraft, right?
Whereas I was very baffled and bewildered by the entire experience. And there was a lot of moments where I just like, I don't know what I'm watching, and people are talking about things as if they're really important, but I don't understand why they're significant.
And then see, the original, like Warcraft 2 and through Frozen Throne and all that, was some of the first games I ever played, the original top-down RTS one, so I'm quite into it, and I played a lot of World of Warcraft online and everything, so I have a lot of context for it.
Obviously, there is a massive Warcraft audience out there. This film has been made for them. It's really obvious. As one of the people who the film has not been made for, that was very apparent. It does concern me that perhaps there was maybe no attempt whatsoever to clue people in, really. Just to start off, the first kind of 40 minutes of the film.
It's not 40 minutes. Well, like half an hour.
It felt like 40. It felt like
20 minutes, half an hour. It
like
moves around a lot, and it goes to all these different locations that are very like prominent and kind of loved within the series and stuff.
Yeah, and it felt like a kind of fan service montage. But
it was a bit,
Because people were like, because the film was basically going, oh, look, here's this guy, and here's this city, and here's that. And I'm like, what? So, but how did you feel about that whole, how it battered through the mythos, I guess?
This is the thing. As someone who likes Warcraft, I enjoyed this film.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't think, and it's the reviews it's got from like some of the quote unquote serious film reviewers are panning it quite a bit. But I sort of think, and I know this is a very wanky, like Kevin, they think to say, but like, it's not for them.
I mean, if your idea of a nice evening in watching a film is like a glass of sherry and fucking Amelie and a DVD player,
then this isn't. So the film enjoyer part of me was at times was a bit like, well, this doesn't make that much sense. Yeah. But as a Warcraft fan, I was like, they've got the bit where you land with the griffin, and so they've got that right. The bit you land on the right and everything. It's really good. And like all that stuff. And I think the fight scenes as well look really epic and big. The magic in it, I thought, looked amazing. Really like that. I wish like more mages had tooled up.
The main orc character, that's the one. There's this shot, and it's just a close up on him, and he's not doing anything. He doesn't have any dialogue. And he's just kind of sitting there scratching his arse in the way that, any one of us would. An idle moment. And it was just establishing that orcs are real people. This is a real person who has thoughts. And it was so well animated. It was such a beautiful shot.
There are some really, really good, because let's be clear, Duncan Jones is not a bad. Duncan Jones is a fantastic filmmaker. He is an incredible filmmaker. And so there are some amazing shots in it. There are a lot. But you're right, like the first 20 minutes are disorientating. It's just going to different places.
There was a cut every 20 seconds, and I was just like, I actually don't know what's happening right now. Which didn't need to happen.
But I think, like you said, like once you'd got to sort of like 45 minutes in, something like that, it was just like, okay, well, they're fighting now. That's fine.
Once it gets to the bit where it's just like, okay, so now a war's happening, I understand that. I mean, this was after the sixth time there was a betrayal. It was like, there was a betrayal, and then there was a counter betrayal.
Listen,
and then there's another one.
There's not that many betrayals.
There's a betrayal every 2 seconds. What are you talking about? That's how it felt anyway. But
look, I think it's competently made. It's competently acted.
It's very competent.
Yeah, I honestly don't know why people are having such a go at it. Because
I mean, there are some shit lines.
But like
the script probably needed a bit of.
Yeah, but then it was like, he's fucking doing a lightning thing. I was like, the bits that stood out as being a bit rubbish were then sort of followed by something cool or something I recognised.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I kind of got away with it. So it's not fantastic, but it's not a bad film. And I think if you like Warcraft, you will definitely get something out of it. And the more you like Warcraft, the more you'll forgive it, I think.
That seems absolutely fair. And just the kind of final appraisal as somebody who is not familiar with the source material at all, I really enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I couldn't quite figure out why a lot of the time, but in a filmmaking sense, it's a really enjoyable film to watch because some of those shots are absolutely incredible. And the spectacle of it was amazing. And, you might be confused as hell, but you'll probably enjoy, what you're seeing on some level.
So if you're a Warcraft fan, go see it. If you're not a Warcraft fan and you like big epic stuff, maybe just go with an open mind.
If you're not a Warcraft fan, there's a little bit of buyer beware. But if you just like seeing like giant men beating the shit out of each other, then you just imagine it's WrestleMania. It's fun.
Job done.
If you enjoyed that, why not check out our review of Overwatch, Blizzard's hero shooter that's making a lot of waves at the moment? Or click on the right for our review of the latest Witcher 3 expansion, Blood and Wine. And do remember to like, share, and subscribe.